Hi, soul family. How we feeling? How we doing? It's the girl Jaya Fire. We back at it again with another soulful episode because it is the sweet tea for the soul, and we are feeling really nice today. We're feeling really calm. This mosquito is in my ear. I'm not gonna let it piss me off, but jeez, I should have brought my fan because they're gonna bother me. Do I feel like getting up? I'll be back. All right. I should be good now. All right. Yeah. All right. So today's video is about letting go of the past so the past can let go of you. Right? Because I am no longer attaching to the past. So this is a learning lesson for me and for all of we. All right. Let's get this sparked up and we'll begin. Positive vibes, positive vibration. Yeah, let's get it. All right, so I feel like every week I am a new person. I swear. It's hard to keep up with myself sometimes. But it's definitely a good change each time, no matter how hard the lesson is. So around this time I just feel more calm and more secure within myself, really and truly, and being able to express myself comfortably without worry, right? Or just if I feel like I'm not acting within my authentic self at the moment, then it ain't for me, or I really need to check in with myself and see what I am running from, because I have a tendency to run away from my problems, right? But now I'm staying put within whatever I got going on, even the good feeling, and just trying to stay zen, trying to stay happy, trying to stay calm, cool, and collected, trying to not be so pissed off all the time. What am I pissed off for? There's nothing to be pissed off about. Let it go. Why are we so angry? Why are we so mad? Let it go. And that's what the video is about. So let's start from the beginning. I wrote it down on my iPad. You already know how this go. All the things that I picked up on and I think that are helpful, right? And we get to it. So number one is change your feelings towards the past, which I was just touching on, which is the anger, the sadness, the hurt, the regret, anything from the past that are associated with your feelings, let it go. The past, how I've been looking at the past lately, and it's exactly the quotes I be saying, it is what it is, or what's done is done. Accept it for what it is. You're not a time traveler. All right. I know you want to be, but you're not a time traveler. So you cannot go back into the past. You cannot rush into the future. Even though if you're spiritual, you could see it in your dreams, you still cannot rush towards your future. So what do? You accept life for what it is and you stay put, you stay present. That's the only thing you can control, right? Your feelings towards the past, how I see it is like you're dwelling on things that cannot be changed. Why am I so angry at this person still when what is done is done? They already did what they had to do. They already hurt me. They already made me sad. They already made me angry. What is there else to do? Let go. Let go of that grudge. It literally keeps you attached to the past. It keeps you attached to that person. It keeps you attached to that memory. You wonder why you cannot let go of that ex, or you can't stop thinking about the friend that did you wrong in the 6th grade. Let it go. You know what I'm saying? what is done, right? The only thing you could really do is move forward, accept it for what it is, and just be like, hey, it is what it is. Like, I don't know if that's like, I want to say toxic, because when people usually say it is what it is, it comes off so nonchalant, but I don't perceive it in that way. It's just like, you cannot change anything about the past, right? You cannot go back in time and tell them not to do such and such or cuss them out the way you really wanted to. The past month, I'm being so honest with y'all, I was butthurt, right? Like, butthurt. And I was angry for weeks. Every time I thought of that person, anger, Every time I seen that person or whatever, anger, like just pure anger whenever I think of that person, because they hurt me real bad. Like something I would never expect in a million years just crushed me, right? There's nothing I could do about it now. What's done is done, and I just have to move on. Now, moving on in a healthy way, right? Because we could say, yeah, I move on, I forgive you, but I don't forget. Sometimes you gotta forget, right? And what I mean by that is everybody gonna mess up. Everybody gonna mess up. You're gonna mess up. Your parents is gonna mess up. The people closest to you is going to mess up. Everybody messes up, right? That does not take away from their character, right? Because you attracted that person for a reason. You became friends with that person for a reason. You fell in love with that person for a reason. That does not take away from their character. They just did a fuck up thing, right? Oops, I cursed. I tried not to, yeah. But they did a messed up thing, right? You have to forgive in a sense of, I forgive you, but now I have to use discernment, right? I forgive you, but now I have to love you from a distance. I forgive you, but I still need to exclude you from my life. You could still forgive somebody and have boundaries, right? You could still forgive somebody and still have them in your life. You could forgive somebody and they don't even have to apologize to you. That one is the hardest one, but they don't even have to apologize to you. And you could forgive them, right? Forgiving is not for them specifically. It's for you, so you can move on, so you can let go, so you can let go of those past feelings that was hurt, anger, whatever. Forgive them. They messed up. They messed up bad. I'm talking to myself on this one. They messed up bad. But we gotta forgive them, right? Because going back to what I was saying before, nobody's perfect, right? And like I said, it doesn't take away from their character. So saying that, remembering who they are as a person, why you are attracted to them in the first place, and kind of just reminding yourself of that brings you closer to forgiveness, because it makes you forget about whatever the F they did. Not necessarily forget like it's vanished out of your mind, but forget in the sense of, oh yeah, that happened. I forgot about that. Like it's not on the forefront of your mind anymore, right? Because you basically forgot about it. And, as humans, we always gonna go to like holding a grudge, right? That's the easiest thing to do, is to hold a grudge, right? Especially the more they hurt you, the more you're gonna hold that grudge, or if they continue to do it, right? But it takes a lot more effort to hold a grudge. I swear to God. I'm sorry. Is between these mosquitoes and everything, I'm this close. So anyways, I see I forgot what I was saying. Damn, I forgot what I was saying. I was going into. Yeah, so it takes a lot more energy to actually hold a grudge instead of just like letting it go. When you're letting it go, you're literally taking the weight off of your shoulders. I know you hear the term, well, I don't know as a man, but Erykah Badu, bag lady, or just carrying a lot of baggage. Those baggages, those bricks, the ton on your shoulders is the emotions that you're holding on to from the past. All of it. The trauma that you're refusing to heal from. The anger at this person, that person, the sadness that you're feeling, the grief, everything. Those eventually weigh on you. And you see how it affects your body, your health, your mental, but they weigh down on you. The more I started to let go of my past feelings, my past hurts, heal from my trauma, my energy and my aura, my health, everything became lighter. Everything, even my energy, like I would feel it at random moments where I'm even like walking lighter in a sense, or smiling more. I have this certain glow about me. I'm really embracing my own energy, and it feels good to not worry about anybody else, to not worry about the past, to not worry about X, Y, and Z, and just be in the present and let go of whatever the hell I had going on in the past. It doesn't concern me anymore. It doesn't concern what people think about me. It doesn't concern me if people only see the past version of me. That's the real one. You know what I'm saying? Like, people grow all the time. I see people grow up from high school all the time. And it's like, we're not the same people. So for somebody to just automatically see me as the person I used to be all the time, even till this day, like, you don't really know me, don't you? But yeah, it's changing. I think that was the next point. Yep, taking steps to move forward. Yeah. So embrace your new life. Embrace the energy around you. Embrace what you have going on today. Just embrace everything. Even though X, Y, and Z happened in the past, they're still here. Right? You are still able to do what you got to do on a daily basis. You are able to make decisions every day. You are able to just still breathe and live every day, right? It's easier said than done. Time definitely heals all when it comes to this. So I don't rush letting go of the past. Like, even though something happened to me a month back, if I still feel like, hey, I need to process certain feelings about such and such, I'm going to do that. I'm not going to rush my feelings. I'm definitely going to feel it for the moment. Take in the lesson that was from the past and just move forward. But in that moment where I'm really feeling my feelings, oh baby girl, trust me, I'm feeling them. Right? The one thing I don't like, the misconception about feelings that people have nowadays, and the thing that we need to let go from generations, is the don't cry habit. I encourage everybody and anybody to cry. I don't give a fuck how old you be. Sorry, I'm cursing again. I don't care how old you are, right? What you do for a living, how tall you are. I don't care. Man, woman, I don't care. If you need to cry cry. If you need to break some stuff, break some stuff. If you really need to feel angry and punch it out, do what you gotta do. Find a healthy outlet to express your emotions, but do so. You will feel so much better, because that also is the baggage. The fact that you're not crying. It could be a simple thing. When I cry, I be crying, right? And then after, I'm like, oh, okay, I feel much better. You know, like it's that healing. It's that healing. So in that moment when you feel hurt, whatever emotion that you're feeling, and you feel like you need to really take that ish out, take it out. And don't let anybody tell you how you should deal with your emotions. It's your emotions at the end of the day. People process their emotions different. If you gotta do such and such, do it. If you gotta feel sad for this amount of time, do it. But just don't prolong it, because eventually you do have to get your ass up and move on. But in that moment, take it, because that's the only time you're gonna really take it to feel those emotions, when it's fresh, you know? Because listen, that's like when you get cut and at first you don't really pay attention to, you know, how much it burned. And then when you actually pay attention to the cut, it starts burning more. Yeah. But you have to embrace that. I think with me, like the last tattoo that I got, it really taught me to embrace pain. I haven't gotten a tattoo before this one in like 3 years or so, right? This is the one right here. This one hurt. I honestly don't know how I went through this one. I think because this one I was having a really bad day, so I said, fuck it, and toughen it out. But this one I was not having a bad day. It was definitely rainy, but I was definitely present. So it kind of hurt more, right? And I had to literally lean into the pain, to the point where I felt sleepy. That's how much I leaned into the pain. Not sleepy in a bad way, like I was gonna pass out, but like really just calm. Like I was so calm. So yeah, embrace your pain. Lean into your pain. Pain is not a bad thing. I was also thinking about, you know, the negatives that we see in life, like, you know, death, pain, traumatic events, whatever. You just have to embrace it. It's tough, you know, to really raw dog life in a way, you know, it's tough. But in order to really build up that armor and become so resilient and, you know, really breaking free from every chain, you got to embrace it. You got to have to walk through it. You cannot walk around it. You cannot go over it. You cannot go under it. You have to go through it. Right? Right. Yeah, that was it. And really just embarking on your new journey. Embrace the new you. I am embracing the new me, and I love her so much, right? Just witnessing myself become a whole different woman. Not even a girl, a woman, is like, I'm proud of myself. After all the stuff that I've been through, after the amount of times I could have gave up, right? I've given up on myself plenty of times, you know, but to just really give up on the whole, I could have, but I didn't, right? I kept going. No matter how many times I was losing hope, no matter how many times I was crying, the heartbreaks, the up and down emotions, not understanding my own emotions, going through spirals, feeling like I'm crazy, all these things I went through, and I still didn't give up, and I still became a graceful soul till this day. Yeah, so you can never take that away from me. You can never really tell me about my journey. Honestly, tell me about myself at this point. Like, listen, I'm on a journey, and it ain't about anybody else at this moment. It's really for me. This is the first time I'm actually living for me, which is very new, because I am an older sister. I'm so used to looking out for other people, putting other people before me, that I'm finally putting myself before everybody, even like family. Like, I come first at this point because I've done X, Y, and Z for y'all all these years. Is my turn, right? And I feel amazing pouring back into my own cup and not waiting for anybody else to do it, right? Because for a minute, I was so used to rescuing everybody that I was looking for somebody to rescue me for the longest. Like, I was looking for it in the wrong places at that. And I finally realized that I have to rescue myself. Ain't nobody gonna do it but you. And it seems like a lot of work. It seems tough. It seems like, why does everything have to be put on me? Why can't somebody just be there for me? But I'm telling you, nobody's gonna be there for you unless you're there for yourself first. Because I finally put myself first and finally poured into my cup. And then you know what that attracted? People that also pour into my cup. And I could pour into theirs because we're both full. Right? So eventually it will come where you have people that will actually pour into your cup. But you have to do it yourself. Because if you don't do it yourself, you're going to end up being like the people that you poured into in the past. You know, those people with the empty cup that you were quick to rescue? Yeah. If you expect people to save you and you're in that same energy, you're going to end up just like them. Right? You're going to be in their shoes and really feel like how they feel. Like, oh, shoot, I know what it is like. And you have more grace for them in that sense. Because I've also been in a certain predicament too, where I felt like, oh, so this is how it is when somebody tries to save you, but you can't even save yourself. You feel it. You feel like, you know, and you just have more grace for them because I know where you've been at. And that's why you have to forgive them. Because when you're in that state of mind, you gonna mess up and you gonna mess up terribly, and they're gonna reflect on the people that was actually there for you. But hey, you gotta get up. You gotta do it yourself. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And this is a new beginning for us. Subscribe, like, comment, and share with a friend. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.